Main event here at FIGHTSTAR Championship 16 for the light heavyweight strap. The championship here live from London. Dean Mirat and David Letherby on the mic. And we have Dan Konecke from Uprising MMA in the blue corner. And his opponent, Modestas Bukauskas from BST in the red. And Modestas with the yellow gloves and Daniel with the black gloves.
Yeah, I think they're actually Cage Warriors gloves by the looks of it on Bukauskas. So obviously some experience over in that promotion. Or he's nicked him off a teammate, one of the two. See some experience in his corner though. I think that's Denniston Sutherland I see over there. Huge campaigner in UK MMA, fought for everybody. Tough guy. Some big wins, a lot of respect in the scene. Likewise, Konecke, been around, fought in a lot of promotions.
Yeah, Konecke, I mean, coming in with the TKO abilities, ground and pound is awesome. He's super tough, but, you know, I will say that his BJJ is probably his weakest point. You know, he's great on the ground, but in this fight, I believe that's going to be the way in for Modestas. You know, he's got some great submissions with the rear naked choke being his speciality. Couple that with his athletic kind of demeanor and the way he fights, and he's a finisher, so it makes for a very interesting fight.
Yeah, Bukauskas just in this clinch now, trying to stay busy. Maybe looking to handle this right-handed.
This is a fight for underhooks here. You know, there can be strikes, there can be elbows, there can be attempts down to trip the legs, but it's ultimately the level change and the blockage there that obtains Bukauskas to get the takedown. Finds himself in the top position. He's going to try and work that left leg out of the half guard, potentially look for the side control position or go to the mount.
It's a nice takedown there, sort of a knee tap style takedown off the cage. Did really well, and now looking to get busy in this half guard.
Potentially looking for the Americana there, or the key lock submission.
Oh, he's done it tight.
It's a shoulder lock. He's got to bring the arm down with it. He could potentially switch that to a straight armbar there, but opts to let it go in fear of getting swept and allowing his opponent in Konecke on the bottom. Oh, these are the elbows. And this is the pro rule set here. The elbows can sneak through. Ground and pound from the back position now. Konecke forced to use a roll to better his position, but he cannot turn away from his opponent. He's going to eat these shots here, David.
Yeah, this looks like it could be all she wrote. Konecke struggling to get out of this position, and the shots are raining down now. Got that inside grip here. Corner calling for him not to stop. They smell the finish here, and he flattens him out, and that's it. Referee Sam Amidi's seen enough. We have our new light heavyweight champion. Fantastic performance there. Wow, Dean, what can you say? You mentioned the BJJ. Once it got down to the ground, it wasn't a submission that was the difference, but the grappling, Konecke just couldn't find a way out of that position, could he?
Yeah, I mean, Bukauskas brings the jiu-jitsu pedigree here, and it was the positions that allowed him to strike from there. And the ability to be in a dominant position allows you to move more torque, which translates to more power. And if you're putting those powerful shots into your opponent and he cannot continue, I mean, it's a perfect stoppage by the referee. Konecke was face down, still covering his head up, even when the referee pulled Modestas off him. So that was a perfect finish to a beautiful fight. Light heavyweight champion, Modestas Bukauskas.
Ladies and gentlemen, at a time of 2 minutes, 36 seconds of the first round, your winner, by TKO, our new FC Light Champion, in the corner, Modestas
Okay, so with our light heavyweight champion crowned here at FIGHTSTAR, that brings a close to the action. I'm David Leatherby. Alongside me has been Dean Midhat. Dean, fantastic night of action at FIGHTSTAR. Some great bouts. A lot of highlights, to be honest. For me, a couple of very, very high-level amateurs coming through. You've got Luke Santarelli and also Luke Trainer in the last bout we saw in the co-main event as well. FIGHTSTAR really shine a light on these guys, so it's been another great night of action, and it's great to see those top-end amateurs for me coming through on this scene.
Yeah, I mean, one that stood out for me on this card was Hamza Raja. I mean, everyone came in saying, you know, he potentially, you know, not got the skill set to come through, and he really did deliver. It was a shame to see him, you know, come up short, but I mean, for me, he stood out, even though he didn't get the win. You know, just a hat off to the people that step in there and put it all on the line for people to watch at home. And there's so many things that go on in a training camp, you know, the sacrifices of these athletes to put on a good show for you guys at home and the fans here. You know, it was just such an excellent way to kind of end the commentating year off for me. You know, FIGHTSTAR always delivers excellent fights with well matched up just shows of MMA, and the UK MMA just goes up and up and up, and bringing the best medics, the best referees into the game, it just makes just such an excellent show to watch, and a pleasure to be here alongside you, David.